Okay, did you hear about the story about the guy in Connecticut who was being held captive by his stepmother for 20 years? That's her down there. Apparently, he lived with his parents, and when he was like 11 years old, he used to be abused by his parents, like his father and his stepmother. And basically, the school, because they interviewed his like former principal, and the principal said the school actually did report it and nothing was done. They had like a visit to the house, and I guess they might have told him to say like, oh, I'm okay, blah blah blah. Anyhow, so that happened. He was 11 or so, and they took him out of school and put him into homeschooling. And this is why you need to have programs to check on kids who are in homeschooling, to make sure the teachers and like the parents are actually teaching their kids at home. They basically stopped educating him, stopped feeding him. Basically, he was eating like 2 sandwiches a day and he had some water, and they're like abusing him. You saw their house, basically. I think they said 5 years ago or something like that, his father died. His stepmother was 56 years old, and he is like in his 30s now. So for 20 years, they had him locked up in this tiny little room. He couldn't go anywhere. He had no access to actual like toilets or anything like that. It was just, he was 68 pounds, and he started a fire. That's the only way that they found him and saved him, was he started a fire. So I mean, I would have started a fire too if I was stuck in that house for 20 years, unable to escape, confined by the stepmother who kept him there. If you see that picture of her, she looks crazy too. But yeah, just the fact that, and I thought to myself, when you're in your 30s, I think he's like 32 or something like that, you think that a 32-year-old would be able to overtake a 56-year-old woman. But no, think about it. He's probably been, bruised and emaciated and not like functioning properly for years. So he probably couldn't physically, push her over to escape or anything like that. Just really, really, really sad situation. I just can't imagine your whole adult life you've been locked up by these people and starved and beaten and whatever else that they did to him. And just the conditions that he had to live in. 68 pounds. So crazy. So this is in Connecticut, and like I said, they basically took him out of school and put him into homeschooling, or that's what they say, homeschooling. And all those years, like his friends at school, I think, asked about him, and then the principal of the school and everybody put in reports and everything. And I think that the authorities went and checked on him too, and just